0.7% for the year. This comes after growth in the fourth quarter rose by 1.4%.
Drags on the economy last year, though, including agriculture, mining and construction.
Mining activity was down 1.7%, led by gold, copper and iron ore. The construction industry had its worst year in 2 decades in 2018, with production there slumping 1.2%, while agriculture declined 4.8%. A slowdown in the production of field crops and horticulture products crimped growth in the first 2 quarters, coinciding with the economic recession.
I think, unfortunately, this number is not enough from a fiscal perspective to ensure fiscal sustainability, and it is not enough to reduce unemployment. So it is positive, and we're hopeful that momentum will improve over the course of this year, but that number in itself is actually quite worrying from a longer term and a sustainability perspective.
SABC's Business Confidence Index declined in February to 93.4 index points. This is 1.7 index points lower than in January and 5.5 index points below the February 2018 figure. This is indicative that the tough business environment continues. SABC says hope is pinned on the upcoming elections to provide a platform to boost policy certainty that provides support for the business community. The current account deficit narrowed to 2.2% in the fourth quarter from 3.7% due to a wider trade surplus and better income balance. The current account deficit for 2018 widened to 3.5% from 2.5% in 2017 because of larger deficits in the first half. NERSA announced electricity tariff increase this week. Economists say the 9.4% increase in Eskom electricity tariffs for this year is above the inflation rate and will place upward pressure on inflation. NERSA has also approved an 8.1% increase for next year and 5.2% increase for 2021. The rand has weakened against the US dollar to trade at 14.50 at midday. Some analysts say the local currency faces global growth concerns, Brexit, US-China trade issues, as well as factors such as the possible ratings downgrade by Moody's. Some say President Ramaphosa's announcement that the Reserve Bank would be nationalized has also negatively impacted the rand.
The governing party has taken a very clear resolution. A clear resolution that says the Reserve Bank of our country should be owned by the people of South Africa. That is an important consideration.
Next week, the BER is expected to release the Business Confidence Index for the first quarter. It's expected to show that sentiment remained depressed. Stats SA will release the mining production and manufacturing production statistics for January. They are both expected to continue showing signs of strain. SABC News, Johannesburg.